Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Platinum Achievements Podcast. As always, I'm Ray, and it is currently August 5th, 2025. And you officially have 141 shopping days till Christmas. I hope everyone's been good this past 2 weeks. I want to get back to weekly, but with Sammy and his various needs, sometimes that's a little more difficult than I'd like. So we're going to do what we can when we can. That's just how it's going to have to be. Where to begin? I hope everyone's been good. I had... Oh, the other reason I didn't post last week was I didn't really do too much gaming because I had my boy Eric's bachelor party, and that was pretty fun. We all went up to a cabin in the woods, and we just hung out. We went kayaking, we got some hibachi, and we did some mini golfing. That was a blast. I got the first hole in one of the night, and then everyone else decided to get holes in ones. So, wasn't as special, I suppose, but I was the first one, and it was great. And I gave a little do it, lady, once I did it. So, let's begin with. We'll start with the Xbox side because that's a little less interesting than the PlayStation side, I think. Load up my achievements. Oh, very nice. Gamer score, I am currently sitting pretty at 739,065. And that is due to, I believe, let's see. No, yeah, definitely already talked about Little Kitty Big City. I picked up on sale a couple games. I think, can I look at my games on here? Let's see if I can see what my games are. Well, anyway, I haven't played all of them clearly. Oh, wait, I can filter by... No, none of those are the options I want. So tired. Anyway, I'll figure out what the games I bought were. I know one of them was the Exit 8. I heard that's a pretty easy, interesting game to complete, so I picked that up. I also picked up on sale Cars 3 Driven to Win. And you may be saying, Ray, you already did that on PlayStation. What are you doing, buddy? And while that's true, it's not a hard completion, and I wanted to have the game for me and Sammy to play. So I figure if he's going to make me play Cars, I might as well get achievements for him too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at 120 gamer score in that game. Let's see. What were some of the achievements I got? Oh, I only got 4 achievements. Okay. Zoned out, which is to get in the zone 4 times in a row, or 4 times in a single event. That's just to get like your max boost. Give me a boost is to use turbo 15 times in a single event. Taking off is to get 3 perfect quick starts, which is to max out your turbo at the start. 2-wheel champ, 15 minutes on 2 wheels. Yeah, there's nothing really crazy difficult about the Cars 3 Driven to Win, from what I remember, except for some of the challenges you have to complete, I think, are pretty tough. Or not tough, but they require some finagling and some know-how. So, what else? Can I remember what I got? I could probably look it up. Here, let me... Oh, man. Sammy's sick, so I'm a little sick, too. A little under the weather. Let me pull up my Xbox account. And let's see what your boy bought recently. Yes, that's fine. Logging in. Use my fingerprint. Stay logged in. Even though you don't stay logged in. I don't know why I keep doing that. So let's see. I could probably... Well, yes, we had some chicken kebabs for dinner. They're pretty nice. Come on. Where's my purchases? Order history. Here we go. Let's see. What did your boy buy? Oh, so I just remembered Exit 8. Um, oh, can I just see the whole thing here? I got 4 games. We got Cars 3, Driven to Win, the Exit 8. Oh God, was I drinking? For $6, I bought the Lord of the Rings Gollum Precious Edition. So there's that. And then I also picked up Far Cry 3, or I'm sorry, Far Cry 5 Gold Edition for like $14. So overall I spent like $30, $31. All store credit. So I'd say that's pretty good. I've been very curious about the Gollum game. I've been very curious about it, so we shall see. But anyway, that's the Xbox side. I've also actually dropped my Game Pass down from Ultimate to what is it? Core, console core, just regular core. Mainly because I'm playing games right now, and I'll go over the games with the PlayStation side. I have it on Xbox and PlayStation. And I realized that I'm just not going to be taking advantage of Game Pass for a while. And I've kind of not soured, but definitely turned a corner on Game Pass where I like to, even digitally, at least own the license to the game and been owning them physically. Like playing the Game Pass is very cool. It's very affordable. I don't diss it at all. But I don't know, something about it feels so not expendable, disposable in a way, where I'm just playing games just to play them. And I mean, there's games on there that I'm seeking out to play, but once I finish some more of my backlog, I'll probably hop back on the Game Pass Ultimate. Probably, probably at the earliest January, I would say. Also, just trying to save some money where I can, and just put be a little smarter with my money because I realized the past few months I really haven't done that much with Game Pass. At least completing games and like going crazy. I've been playing a lot more PlayStation lately. So, I figured why not just eventually quote unquote cut the cord. It was something I wanted to do for I've been thinking about it for a few months to just drop it down, and with me playing some of the games I am now, I'm realizing that I just don't need Game Pass right now. And then I also realize how many games are in Game Pass that I just don't have access to right now. Like Halo Infinite, I might actually pick up. I wonder if Best Buy has the Steelbook still. I'll probably pick that up. But anyway, on to the PlayStation side. I think I dabbled in Figment 2 a little bit, but I've been going absolutely balls to the walls hard on Anthem. That's right. This is the Anthem, so throw all your hands up. Anthem, I don't understand it, but I am absolutely hooked on this game. I love the aesthetic. The combat is very fun. I like the exploration. Even though the RNG collectibles suck balls, I'm having a lot of fun just jumping off cliffs, flying around Iron Man style. Sammy enjoys the flying portions. I don't do the shooting as much in front of him. Is Anthem an M-rated game? Let me look that up. What is Anthem rated? Um, hmm. What is? Come on, it should not be this hard to find. I guess rating isn't the best. ESRB. Oh, Anthem's only teen. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, it's like space shooting. It's probably fine. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Anthem. I'm clearing out. Currently, my objective is to do the whole exploration side of the trophies. I've done a lot of the weapons, and there's some that it's RNG, so you're not going to get them all right away. So I'm working on it. I'm having a blast. So much fun, and of course it shuts down in January. I had bought it many moons ago, I think my first trophy for it was in December of 2023, and I got it for like $6, I think, the Legion or the Legion of Dawn version. And then I bought it again on Xbox because I'm a degenerate. I thought I'd play with some buddies there, but we never did, and we never will. So I'm gonna complete this version, and I think I'll take like a couple game break, some quick stuff, probably like the Exit 8. I'll probably play and complete. Maybe Cars 3. I'm gonna chip away at. I'll probably look for a couple small games, but then I'm hopping right into the Xbox side of things. I'm gonna go for Anthem again because I'm having a blast, a brain blast, having a blast playing this game, and it. I'm going down a rabbit hole. Like I'm so like autistically laser focused on this game. I almost bought the comic book the other day, the hardcover. It's like $8 on Amazon used. I was looking for the Neil Blomkamp film, which apparently was filmed and a trailer was put out, but they never actually did the actual video. And I'm just down such a rabbit hole, and I'm so upset that this game's potential was so wasted. Like, this game could have been the next big thing, and it just was not. And it's so upsetting to me now playing it. And I'm going to be really bummed in January when it goes away. But we'll have all of our memories and so much fun had in our javelins. And I'm excited to get back to it. I would have recorded this earlier, but I've just been so just hooked. That's all I can think about is just playing this game and chipping away at the platinum and eventually the achievements. So, Anthem. I love it. It's so much fun. I'll miss it. Uh-oh, I hear thuds. Please tell me Sammy's not awake. No, he's still down for the count. Definitely shouldn't be Amanda. Maybe it's just my father-in-law bumping around in the middle of the night. So that's what I've been playing. Very exciting. And now let's just hop on over to some quick news stories that I've been seeing in the past couple weeks. All coming from True Achievements because a lot of these are just multi-platform stuff. We'll start with, is this the oldest story? I think the oldest story is, that's actually not that old. I thought these would be older, but apparently I was a little smarter. Okay, so coming to us from True Achievements, Tom West, Lollipop Chainsaw 2 is on the way alongside a new anime adaptation. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, Suda51 and James Gunn are not involved, so we'll see how good it turns out. But Lollipop Chainsaw 2 officially in the works at Dragami Games. Looks like the chainsaw wielding cheerleader Juliet Starling is also getting her own anime. I really enjoyed Lollipop Chainsaw. I played on the 360. It was an absolute blast to play it. Sorry, there's an ad playing for Splitgate, and it looked shockingly like Anthem. I told you guys I'm like Anthem. I'm like raging for Anthem right now. But Lollipop Chainsaw 2, after the success of Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, it's getting a lot of projects with the IP. The only weird thing, and they even call this out in the article, there's a statement that says, under the strong partnership between Nada Holdings and Dragami Games, development is already underway on a brand new Lollipop Chainsaw title that both preserves and builds upon the appeal of the original, with a firm commitment to honoring the spirit of the original work. The development team includes key staff members who were involved in the previous title. New projects are also being developed with close attention to fan feedback. And it goes on to say, wait, is this still part of the quote? Statement doesn't say much about what we can expect from the game, but Dragami Games intends to, quote-unquote, recreate a world rich in dark humor, much like the original Lollipop Chainsaw, and the quote-unquote development process will prioritize staying true to the distinctive tone and spirit of the original work without imposing excessive creative restrictions in the name of DEI. DEI, such a It's like woke. It's such a nothing term now. They really kind of just ran it into the ground. It just means nothing. To the point where if you say woke or DEI, I really don't take your words seriously anymore. I understand DEI is important in some aspects, but just the negative connotation to it now is kind of ridiculous. I'm curious if that means that. I wonder what that means in the context of this game. Like, are they saying that they're not going to tone down, like, the over the top, like, sexualization of Juliet? Or any of, like, the potty humor? I don't know. I don't want them to do either of those. Article goes on to say the last sentence regarding DEI is an interesting one, considering the original game pushed boundaries back in 2012 with its raunchy themes and embarrassing Xbox achievements for looking up Juliet's skirt. As a fan of the original, I'm hoping Dragami keeps to the same tone. Yeah, that's kind of what I read as it too. Like they're not gonna tone it down; they're gonna keep it the same in the same pocket as far as tone. So that's good. That's what you could want from it. Moving on, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 fixes 4 broken achievements. Good to know. I'm glad I didn't get broken achievements by starting the game early. While not every Xbox player has been impacted, those who have will be happy to know that Claire Obscure Expedition 33's broken achievements have been fixed. A new patch came to a new patch has come to developer Sandfall Interactive's huge RPG hit, adding a variety of quality of life improvements. A minimap, perhaps? I heard that was an issue. Let's see. Okay, the 4 achievements affected and fixed were follow the trail, find all journals of past expeditions, could bug out if you loaded up a save that was created at the exact moment you picked up a journal. Oh, that could be weird. Loading this file could cause a specific journal to vanish entirely and act like you never picked it up, therefore locking you out from earning the achievement. That sucks. That seems like an autosave thing that you can't really fix. Next is Expedition, reached level 33, and Trailbreaker, reached level 66. Would not unlock if the character, or could not unlock if the character reached a level higher than 33 or 66 after the battle finished. So they leveled up to 34, 37, and then the game would bug. Oh, that sucks. It's a good thing they fixed that. Yeah, that would blow. If like you were just doing good, and then the game was like, oh, well, you did too good, and now you're screwed. Oof. Okay. And lastly, the Connoisseur, which is to find all 33 music records, would not unlock for some players despite picking up every music record in the game. The problems have been squashed thanks to the patch. That's good. It's good to know. And then there's some patch notes down here. A lot of cool stuff. That's awesome. Glad the developer fixed the game. And it makes me more excited to eventually play it. Once I'm done with Anthem. Let's keep moving. Former Xbox Game Pass sim Slime Rancher 2 gets a full release. Full release. Slime Rancher 2 will soon launch in full. While we saw the game preview version in Xbox Game Pass, it looks like the full release might skip the service. Oh, that kind of blows. It's been almost 3 years since we started playing Momomi Park's Sim Management sequel. Okay, so for those that don't know, I absolutely adore Slime Rancher. I played it on. It might have been either on Game Pass or they gave it away with Games with Gold. I want to say it was Game Pass and then I bought it. I definitely bought it at some point, and I bought it on PlayStation as well, and I've been working on it on PlayStation. And I absolutely adore Slime Rancher, and Sammy likes it too. Such a fun and chill game. And I picked up Slime Rancher 2 in the game preview, but I didn't realize it didn't have achievements, so I actually never put any time into it. So with the full release and some actual achievements, that's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll definitely draw me into playing the game. And it will have a full release on September 23rd, 2025 on Xbox Series X and S, PC, PlayStation 4 and 5 as well, I imagine? Let me double check that. I know definitely 5. Slime Rancher 2. They've been giving it a 9 out of 10 on Steam, 90% like the game. Yeah, it's good. Got some good ratings. What systems is it on? Definitely Xbox. Where? Oh, PS5, Xbox Series and X, Windows Central, or Microsoft Windows GeForce now. So I guess not PS4. Oh, that kind of blows. But, them's the ropes. You gotta have progress. So yeah, very exciting about Slime Rancher 2. That's gonna be so much fun to play with Sammy. I'm so excited. I'm glad it's getting a full release. And the last thing that I want to talk about this week is a game near and dear to my heart is getting let me think, a third sequel, and that is Darksiders 4 is finally coming. It's going to be a 4-player co-op game, or up to 4-player co-op game, where he plays all 4 horsemen, finally, and it's a direct, canonically, like story-wise, it's a direct follow-up to the first game, because I believe 2, 3, and Genesis take place either before or during the events of Darksiders 1. If you've not played Darksiders 1, I highly recommend it. It is like God of War meets Zelda mixed with like Judeo-Christian, or I guess it's just Christian, like 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse type stuff. And I adore any type of IP that messes with that stuff since I was raised, in the Catholic Church and didn't really care for it. But I adore anything that kind of takes a spin on it. Like I love Supernatural, and that definitely does. And I just cannot wait for this game. It's making me want to go and finish the other ones I have. I think I have Darksiders 2 on. I bought it on 360. I think I bought it again when they did the remastered, or what do they call it? The definitive edition. Fucking stupid name. And then I have 3, I think, on Xbox, and I think they gave it away on PS4 as a essential game at some point. And then I have sitting on my shelf Darksiders Genesis. So a lot to play there with the IP, and once I finish Anthem, I think that'll be the series I focus on. Exciting stuff, to be sure. Let's see what else they say in here about the game. Let's see. It's coming out in 2026, more than likely. Guess I'm gonna add that to my draft. As far as I know, every one of the games has pretty much gotten like decent to good reviews, and I adore the first game. Did I? No, I didn't get the first game free. I think I bought the first game, and then it was weird. There was like a code in there where if you go online to the website, you could get it for $5. And I somehow convinced my parents to do it. I think they were pretty cool with it. $5, you could get a copy of Red Faction Guerrilla sent to you physically. It was awesome. It was really cool. And I like Red Faction Guerrilla as well. There's a new reveal trailer showing our Horseman protagonists, War, Death, Fury, and Strife, finally together after each leading their own separate series or entries, except Strife and War share Genesis. I also love that Liam O'Brien, the voice of Gaara in Naruto, is the one who plays War. I think that's fantastic. Then there's also Mark Hamill was in the game as I think was the Watcher, and then was it Volgrim? No, it was Death was voiced by what is his name? Give me a second, I'm gonna look it up. I love Darksiders. I'm realizing Death voice actor. Darksiders 2. He was voiced by Michael Wincott. And if you don't know who that is, what I know, let's actually see what else he's been in. Michael Wincott. What I remember him from is, he was in Nope. Okay. God, still looks like him too. He's been in a lot of stuff. 68 roles. Oh, he's the Prophet of Truth in Halo. I'm just gonna rattle off all his big stuff. Oh, he was in Ghost in the Shell, the Scarlett Johansson one, which I find to be a little underrated. I like that movie a good amount. Darksiders 2. Keep scrolling. He's in Treasure Planet as Scroop. But what I know him for, was he in anything else like big? Hmm. I was in The Crow, Three Musketeers. I remember seeing a clip with him in there. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He's been in a lot of things, but the main thing I know him from is he played. Was it Dorliac? What did it say? Dorliac, the warden of Chateau d'If in The Count of Monte Cristo. 7.7 rated movie on IMDb, criminally low. But I loved hearing him in there. That was great. And excuse me. Let's see. 4-player online multiplayer, or it'll feature 4-player online multiplayer, which is cool. So I imagine if you play single player, you can just switch between the characters, which makes me interested for like the environments. I assume there's gonna be a lot of puzzles for each of the horsemen to solve in each area, which is pretty cool. The co-op is gonna be a fun aspect. Bound to prove controversial choice for a few reasons. The big one for fans is that it signals a massive shift away from single-player focus on the series to date. Darksiders 4 will also be playable solo, but might not offer much that might not. Okay. I don't have a problem with it being co-op. I think that's pretty cool. We've had, what, three single-player focused games. I believe Genesis had some online co-op. Can be played alone, but it's hard to make sure that type of designed experience feels satisfying. Solo players. Developer Gunfire Games offers a solo play option in the online game Remnant 2, and it's fine, but it feels sparse and a little grindy without a team. Recent 4-player online games like Suicide Justice League displayed similar issues. I could see that, but at the same time, like if it's just a 4-player co-op game without live service stuff, that's fine. I don't know why people are so against this. Like Anthem could have been to bring it back to Anthem because it's on my brain. Anthem would have been phenomenal as a single player focused game with the option to do just co-op, but not live service. Like let me host the game, let my friends join. That way it could be played in perpetuity instead of being shut down in January. Hmm. Yeah, I don't as of right now, I do not have a problem with the game being not co-op focused, but having the co-op option. And I'm curious, like I said, if that means I'll be able to swap between horsemen on the fly, or if there's certain sections that only certain horsemen can play. But that wouldn't make sense if you're doing a co-op game. It would have to be you can swap between them on the fly, which could be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited about this game and its potential. So here's looking at that. Maybe that'll be a game that me and my buddies play. Maybe. Oh yeah, time-wise. Not bad, 20 minutes. So I think that's where I'm actually going to end this week's episode. I don't have any questions. If you feel like leaving any questions, go down in the comments and leave one. Let's play the algorithm game. If you could rate and like and share with your game-loving friends, subscribe or follow. The ratings are cool too. We got 1 5-star rating. I have a sneaky suspicion of who did that though, and I appreciate you. But our YouTube channel is actually up to 10 subscribers, which is great. I love seeing you all there. I hope more join. And I don't want this to be like, I don't want it to be like, oh, I have so many great plans for this channel. I mean, it's definitely kind of stalled a little bit. But the goals for the remainder of the year is to get consistent weekly, get a theme song, or like a title jingle, just some sort of musical intro and outro. And consistency is key. I think that's the main thing I want to focus on. Anything else? I think that's really all I could manage right now. I don't want to promise the world and deliver nothing because that's disappointing as always with every content creator. But pie in the sky, I'd like to also just put up some other videos, like achievement guides maybe, or just videos of me hunting the actual achievements with maybe commentary with myself and friends. Maybe get Amanda in on it as someone who's never really played video games. She played a few. She likes Gears of War. And yeah, that's where I think I'll end it for this week. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. And I'll see you next time. Keep on hunting. Bye-bye. Now over to Anthem.